Okay, so now that we have all of your pieces cut out, I'm going to show you how to transfer the marks that you need onto your fabric. So you need the web position lines, which are these, both of them. So you need the set over here as well. And then you also need the pocket position. So you want to pick a piece of tracing paper that will show up really well on your fabric, because you're going to be putting this on the outside of your fabric. This is going to show you where to put the handles later. So we want to take the colored side and put it face down on top of our fabric, and we're going to put it in between the pattern piece and the fabric, and just push it in there until you notice that it's underneath where you need to do your marking. So then you use this tracing wheel and you apply a little bit of pressure and you just trace right onto the lines. Okay, so I'm going to go all the way up, kind of do a little bit of a back and forth motion with the wheel. So I'm going to go all the way up to the top, and then I'm going to do this side. And I just want to make sure I stay on the line all the way up. And then I'm going to do the top right up here. Just get right on the line right up there. Okay. Now I need to do the pocket position. So I'm going to take this pin out so that I can position my paper where it needs to be so that I can get it in the right place. So now I'm going to do that pocket position line, this right here. I need to turn this a little bit so that I can actually do it. So I'm going to do the pocket position all the way across. And then you'll want to do this other side. Okay, so then I'll reposition my paper and I'll do that side. And I'll show you when I am done. Okay, and so because you need the marking on both pieces, now I'm going to take my tracing paper and I'm going to put it under the whole two pieces, because I need to put the marking on this side of the fabric. So I'm going to go ahead and put my tracing paper underneath. Oops, sorry, having technical difficulties here. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to put the paper underneath. So then I'm going to go over those same lines again, but they're going to go on this side of the fabric. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do these lines again, do this, then I'll move the paper so that it's underneath where I need it to be, like that, and then I'll move it over and do this other side. Just make sure that the color side of paper is facing your fabric. Okay, and I'll show you that when I get the other side done. Okay, now we just need to do a couple of lines on our pocket, one on each side. So we need to do this line up here that says fold line at the top of your pocket. So we're going to do that again. We're going to put the fabric, or excuse me, the tracing paper right in between the pattern and the fabric. Make sure the colored side is on top of the fabric. We're going to do that line all the way across, and then I'm going to flip the colored paper over so that the color side is on the other side of the other piece of my fabric, and I'm going to do that one all the way across. So then when I take the pattern piece off, so once you have those marked, you don't need your pattern piece anymore. You can take those off. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a line right there on the top of your pocket and on this side. And then also we have all of the lines on this side of our bag, and we flip it over and we have the lines on that side of the bag. Okay, and that's all you do for your transferring the lines from the pattern onto the fabric.